For the past decade, the men's lacrosse team at Rosemont College has been in search of their first CSAC championship. And they are now closer than ever. For most spring athletes, their season starts in the fall.
My first impression of Rosemont was definitely the small community. I came from a high school that was relatively small, and I really enjoyed the small school atmosphere. My name's Andrew Menold. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Prospect Park in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. And I play goalie. What a lacrosse team needs to be successful are people who are bought in. A group of guys who come together and are, despite their differences, despite the things that they don't agree on, they can come together and say that there is a common goal, that they want to get something accomplished. A lot of teams disagree on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, if you can rally your group together and really hope to make an impact on your league, on your team, and on everyone that you surround yourself with, I think that's how you become successful.
Yeah, I never really was thinking about college or even playing collegiate sports until I really found lacrosse. I found Rosemont through my club coach, who was the assistant coach at the time, so it was kind of easy to get in touch with the school. I kind of just fell in love with the school and how homey it felt. Chemistry is just such an important tool, and almost everything. Everything that involves a team. If you already have an offense or a defense that's highly skilled, and then have them work together for a year or two and get that chemistry, it's just going to make them that much better.
There are many different reasons why an athlete would decide to continue their careers. And at the Division III level, this means continuing and prioritizing the academics over the athletics.
There's two questions I ask every recruit. First of all, we're Division III, so we're student athletes, and it's important that they are coming here with the intent that they want to graduate from here.
Well, my name's Patrick O'Donnell. J. Patrick O'Donnell is the full thing. I'm 20 years old. I'm a sophomore here at Rosemont. I'm majoring in history and getting my certificate in secondary education.
And I give opportunity to people that maybe weren't thinking about going to college, or weren't thinking they were good enough to play college lacrosse, giving them the opportunity to get a degree and play lacrosse. And sometimes that's the hook, is the sports side of it.
I was signed up for the Army in my senior year of high school. I went, I got the paperwork, I had it in hand. I had never really thought that college was an option. I didn't want to. I didn't think that it was worth it. And if I was going to do it, I was going to have the Army pay for it. I really just wanted to play college sports. Even at a Division III level, continuing my athletic career meant everything to me.
And that gives impetus to the student athlete, performing maybe better than they did in high school at the collegiate level. But what I ask each recruit is, do you like lacrosse or do you love lacrosse?
I've always loved the game. I've always loved going out on the field, being pumped, just something that I've always loved about the game itself.
And the response I need to hear is that they love lacrosse, because I can remember the first time I picked up a stick and got involved playing around in a little pickup game, and it was in me. I just felt the game.
My first time touching a lacrosse stick was in 4th grade. I was playing baseball at the time, and I saw my two neighbors having a lacrosse catch outside, and I went up to them and I asked, what are you guys doing? What is this? And they kind of explained it to me in a short amount of words. And when I touched that lacrosse stick for the first time and I started having a pass with them, I realized how much I enjoyed it, and I really wanted to play. So I signed up for my youth league team, and that was the first time that I was on a team in 4th grade.
And, I need those kind of guys that enjoy the game that much, that they're willing to put forth that effort, because it is a demanding effort to play a college sport of any kind. But lacrosse is not just mentally demanding and time consuming, it's physically demanding as well. It's a full contact sport.
With a group of individuals who plan on continuing their athletic careers, it's important for them to act as a team, having a similar goal in mind.
On time. Communication, time management, time, and effort. And usually that's the way I put them out there. We're flipping it around. Well, there's a commitment level that we all have to each other. We're a team sport. It's not an individual sport in that it's not like golf. It's not bowling. It's not badminton. We rely on other people to perform at our best. The focus this year, that's still important. Those things are all extremely important and are mandatory, and I demand it of you. But effort is what's going to make this year different than any other year. The most wins, getting into our playoff, winning our playoff, and the CSAC, and then getting the AQ and going into the NCAA tournament. That is our goal, and I think we've brought the nucleus here where we can achieve that, and that's what we're looking for this year. Then on the 18th, we have our first game against Alvernia. We are home with Del Tech, home against Wilkes. So we got a good long home stretch to really get the juices flowing and get the campus come up. What I try to promote with my program is the individuality of each person within the confines of the game of lacrosse. And what my job is to help them achieve their goals, and then in turn they can achieve their goals in the classroom or socially or in life by learning how to achieve goals on the playing field.
Achieving a goal as big as a conference championship can't be done overnight. A team needs to gain chemistry and a sense of good sportsmanship while still maintaining a high energy in competitive settings. Practice is a place and time to allow the team to further understand the game while making everybody better.
Every day, practice with a group of guys who are ultra competitive, and it's really exciting to be out there every day and be able to make history.
We do off-season training that's allocated by NCAA, and we do preseason before we go into our season, and we try to get as much IQ, lacrosse IQ stuff going. You train for certain, for all the different teams you're playing with your scouting reports, but a lot of the basics have been taken care of. And, hopefully that sinks in and the guys can then work with each other on improving the basics. And it's not always the coaches hammering the basics. We can hammer them all on what the specifics are for our game plan for the next game.
Happy birthday to you. The general.
Let's start out with a gauntlet so Liam can run the gauntlet.
Hey.
And I'll be the first one in line, baby.
If you have that same love for the sport, you don't have to be best friends with every single guy on the team, but you have to be friends because you love the sport so much. You have to interact with everyone. And if I bring in the right guys and I bring in the culture that I'm looking for, that will automatically make the friendships greater than just friends. Then they become a band of brothers. They become a family, and or their teammate, as opposed to doing it for themselves. They realize it's us, and that's how we're gonna do better if we do stuff. It's us doing things, and it's not an I kind of thing.
Get some hot grub. Fuel the beast.
Some
Feed the beast.
Some lukewarm.
Yeah, good job today. Good work. Ravens on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Ravens.
To get better is to grow, and like many things, growth means change. Throughout the last 20 years, social media has changed the world. We can now communicate and reach new audiences all across the planet thanks to social media. How can social media continue to impact the sport through the next decade?
Media Day. Media Day is a really fun time for us to get together, put on our uniforms, and have fun pictures taken for us to go put on social media. I think for me at least, it's fun to be able to take that and post that on social media.
So social media, I didn't grow up with it. You know, it came late to me. I found it fascinating, interesting, but I didn't run with it. I didn't need to do it for my business to the extent that people are doing it now. But I realize from my players how important it is. We have a number of guys that are on social media. We have one in particular that's a star on social media in the lacrosse world, and he shows me how important that can be to improve your program for exposure purposes.
I think that media definitely has a really big influence on how your program is portrayed to the younger generations, people that want to look forward to applying to colleges and want to have a lacrosse team. You got to give them something to look at, something cool, something that represents what the whole lacrosse team stands for.
So that's how we start building the program. People go, they see that, hey, Chief plays at Rosemont Men's Lacrosse. He has this big NIL deal with Bang, or whatever the company is. That's just the first one that came to my head. And I want to go play at Rosemont Men's Lacrosse too.
The social media factor for lacrosse is definitely a really big, really important piece. And it's kind of the only way you're gonna get your name out there for your school.
And I've gotten calls from recruits because they follow only Varro, who has this following of lacrosse junkies that are out there in this world. And then they'll reach out to our website, and then they'll reach out to me, and I'll reach out to them. And
go to the website, click get recruited, and now the school's growing. Now the sport's growing.
It's awesome. It's really, and when you're on the D3 level and you don't offer the athletic scholarships, anything that helps people come your way is fantastic. And I pride myself in getting players from the same schools because their friends came here and had great things to say about Rosemont and great things to say about me, which really makes me feel good.
Social media is so accessible to the point where it can help with nearly anything. The small group of Rosemont Men's Lacrosse uses social media as a tool to grow the program, promote, and fundraise.
Division 1, Division 2, they don't need to fundraise. Well, we need to fundraise because we need the same kind of swag gear that I'm wearing, just to go out and play. We start practice in January. It's freezing cold here in Pennsylvania. And you gotta have sweats, and you gotta have the Under Armour underneath, and you gotta have the long sleeve shooter shirts. You gotta have things that if you're playing down in Florida, you don't have to have.
Last year we did the Eagles ticket raffle. That made a lot of money for us. But then we try to do Qdoba fundraiser, get a percentage of the sales for the day. That was pretty good too.
For 88 years, the school was all women. 12 years ago, we brought men on board so that we could, create more finances for the school and then for our various, men's programs. So it's difficult to get money from the lacrosse alums because they're still young men. Even though the men came on campus 12 years, they did 2 years free before they could get going, and we're only in our 10th year of lacrosse. So you're talking about guys that are late 20s, early 30s. They can only offer up so much. So we have to do our own fundraising.
And we try to fund for other stuff that's not for ourselves. Like we just raised over $1,000 for Headstrong Foundation. Just all that money goes towards Headstrong, whatever they need.
The budgetary constraints at our school are much like every other Division 3 school, although we're probably a little more so because of our small size. In any sport at the Division 3 level, we don't give athletic scholarships in Division 3. Division 2 gives athletic scholarships, Division 1 gives athletic scholarships. They have more money for the program. They can get more things than we can give. I was in a top high school program. My high school coach is in the Hall of Fame. I was in a top Division 1 program. What I wanted to provide here was that first class athletic experience. I wanted to try to give my players everything that I felt as a college athlete that they should get, but within the rules of Division Three. Division Three has different regulations than Division One because we don't get the athletic scholarship. So that's why we even do fundraising.
The most important piece of a winning team is a team that can rely on itself. The talent that finds its way to any given school isn't guaranteed to succeed if there's conflict or bad blood between players. Building a relationship as a team not only makes practices more enjoyable, but this builds chemistry and respect for one another on and off the field.
What we have here is kind of a family. I think that's a really necessary part to being a good team is, being good friends to each other and knowing you can always talk to one of your teammates if you ever need something. I would definitely say we're a lot closer than a lot of other teams. Aside from this small roster, usually every year, we're always with each other every day. Everybody's always hanging out with somebody, whether we're eating together or just, watching a movie or something. I feel like we're always spending time with each other.
You ain't beat us, so that's the same. You gotta get 957.
They not gonna break the machine. By 1 point. Yes,
Come on down.
What'd you pick?
Yeah. Y'all, stand next to coach.
Team four.
We gotta get a picture.
All right, we're good.
Given all the tools to succeed, it's up to the players on the field to beat their opponent, and even then, it can be difficult to find success. Rosemont started their season with a losing streak of 0-8.
He's the low guy. I want to throw to the guy up top. I think it actually. I think it could be a good thing because honestly, I think the other teams we've been playing have not been really at a low level. I think besides a couple games, we played some teams that were really beatable, but we didn't beat them.
Even though I can say we have not won a game, I have seen that we have consistently been getting better. Like last game we had, we lost 24-14, but that was the first time we scored double-digit points in the game. So there's always a bigger picture. We've definitely been getting better, juggling better on offense. Our defense, we took a big hit at the beginning of the season, but we still managed it pretty well. And we got I think we're at 1 or 2 more steps away, and it's really going to be. You're going to see a different team.
But a couple of the teams we've played, I think, are really high, a little higher level teams, especially some of the teams we're going to play. I think it'll kind of wake us up and get us ready for those conference games.
You have to buy into everything from that comes in when your locker room and everybody's hanging out to when you're on the field working out. You have to buy into the system, buy into what the coach is telling you, buy into what your teammates are telling you, buy into what your teachers are telling you. It's very important, and that transfers into the real. Once you get a real job, you have to be able to buy into what you got to do to make money for your family, for yourself, and for what you want to build for yourself in the future. I don't think you can have a good program without a good coach. Even if all the players are doing everything, well, for the most part, but if you're not buying into what a coach is telling you at the end of the day, I don't think your program works. You can have the best players in the world, and if you have a bad coach, it's simply not going to work. It's going to crash and burn eventually.
In a situation as dire as this, the team needs to rekindle their focuses back on the goal of the season. In a physical sport like lacrosse, being found in a rut is exhausting on the body, mind, and spirit of a player. It is up to the team to resolve the issues they are dealing with on the field.
It needs for everybody to buy in, you know? You gotta know your role, and you gotta like accept it and just try and thrive the best you can at what you do, you know? Not everybody can dodge a pass, not everybody can do step down shots. You gotta do what you do best to help your team and make everybody a better place.
A team needs like heart, and they need drive, they need a dedication to get better. You know, that want to win a game, no matter how hard it is.
But I think at the end of the day, if you have a group of guys who are bought into their goal and who want to achieve that goal, that's what it takes. Not one player being obsessed is going to be the factor. It helps, but it's not necessary.
Our offense is starting to click a little bit. We're gonna play some lower, you know, some more teams that more winnable games, beatable teams. And I think once we get that win under our belt, I think it's just gonna go uphill from there. You know, I think it has to come with like a lot of patience, especially, you know, in D3. I mean, you get a lot of guys that haven't been playing their whole lives. You know, you're not gonna expect to have, you know, just like all stars on the team, you know, day one. You know, it's gonna take a lot of work in D3, and that's what in D3 a lot of people don't see about D3 guys is that like the grind is so real.
These guys have to buy into the program. I think that's something that Coach Shapiro expressed to me when I was here as a freshman. He said that the plan will work as long as you buy in. As long as you believe in what he says and do what he says and believe in what the upperclassmen are telling you, then you're going to be a successful player and we'll have a successful season.
This is our opportunity to start something. Don't wait for the guy next to you to do anything. Do it your fucking self. You be the man today. You be the man today. Ralph, you be the man today. You be the man. It doesn't matter. Anybody, step up. Be the man. Don't wait for anybody. Let's go.
Studio every night.
Go,
late
Ravens,
night,
3, 1, 2,
gotta
3.
work.
Ravens.
Don't wanna make them sick of that.
Guys, stay up. Yes, Juice! Let's go, y'all! Up here, Tommy, up here. Coming back.
If something's happening in front of you from one of their dodges, we have to get wide open, just like you did before, slide. Just do it soon. So let's keep it going. Come on. Let's go.
Momentum. Bring it up, boys. Bring it up. Yeah, let's keep up this hard work. Hard work on three. 1, 2, 3. Hard work. Got the pit pipes on. One, two, three. Hard work. I think that's too far. Right now. Put on their fucking head.
We pick up those ground balls that we're missing a little bit, the loose ends. Nate's showing us how it's done. Nate's breaking out. What did I tell you? The game will be won and lost in the transition. Nate's breaking out. Juice is hitting them. We're getting the fast break. Keep it going. Let's continue to play as a team. Okay? Slide on the ball. Slide on the shooter. Shitty shot comes. Juice makes a save. Guys break out. Hit them on the transition. Attack. Are all my attackmen here now? Yeah. I want you guys to be moving up. Okay? I want you to fly up and let's try to get something from that midfield down. All right? They're not going to be as energetic as they've been. They don't have as many subs as we have. They're going to be as tired, more tired than you guys. So I want the attack to move them upfield. Stevie, do you hear me? They're going to come out with everything they got. So we can't be coming out there half-assed. That thing I sent you, my boy Matthew McConaughey, don't half-ass it. All right. There ain't no half-ass on this team, so don't show anything out there. If you're tired, get off the field, let somebody else come on.
Put on his
Keep it going.
Dominate ground balls.
Ground balls. Take it on yourself. Don't let up either. Let this be our best quarter.
Yo,
We're still fucking eating, yo. Come on. Be hungry.
Finish. Here we go.
Hang it on. Yo, y'all. Get your feet down.
back it up.
Oh, was it? Tight. Great job, Dave.
1 quarter, right? Yeah. 1 quarter. How hard did you work? You got 15 minutes in you. 15 Plus, the ball's not going to be down our side the whole 15.
Right.
So that means that when the ball's down our side, you dial it in. When the ball goes up the other side, you rest. But when the ball comes down our side, we're playing defense, right? Same thing we've been doing, Ty. You're in the middle. You're hot everywhere.
Work hard for 15 more minutes, and we get to relax tonight the way we want to relax. All right, we get to be happy. We get to smile after this game. Keep working. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Press it.
Cut through, Greg, cut through. Stevie, cut through, cut through.
Got him.
Yeah, Tom! You got J-Way! You got J-Way! Keep J-Way!
The streak is broken.
Let's go. That shit on. Put that shit on. Watch your cleats. Everyone take the cleats off. Take the cleats off. Bro, just play the shit. Just play the shit. Turn that bitch up. Wait, the speaker is all the way out. Watch this cleats. I got a whole lot of money. Bitches got it 30. Dollar King talking about the head. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Yeah, this in case we merging. My young niggas kill get away. These virgins, it happen like this. I ain't do it on purpose. I'm working my move, nigga. We know you working. I turn on my two bottle, come on.
Great win.
Yes, sir.
What was so good about it is not just the W, it's how you achieve the W, okay? You know, we played as a team out there today. We came up with a strategy. To probably 90% of it, we followed that strategy, and it worked. Congratulations. Did we sign it? Yes, we did. There you go. Congratulations.
It's now up to the team to continue to trend in an upward direction. Although they have won their first conference game, they must play 3 more teams who are willing and ready to challenge Rosemont for the number 1 seed.
Best announcer ever.
Forget about it. Just go out and play. The ref will call the penalties. Okay, I don't care if the ref's saying hit this guy, hit that guy. All you got to do is run. Pick up a ground ball, run. And when we move, they can't move at the same speed we move at.
Focus.
Focus. Let's go. Just say, bro, let's go, man.
man down, okay? Jay, you know, do your thing. If he beats you, just rag him. Okay, I want you to stay on the whole way. Everybody else start dropping back because we got a man down. But rag the guy. He's not that good. He likes to do this little slow, step and hold the stick up. Just keep him up here, killing that clock. Like, just play him all the time up here. He's not fast. He's not going to run by it. And he will bring it back to his right hand if he does. Okay, guys, let's try to hold here. Okay, no shots on juice for this game. You gonna try that? That's our goal. That's our goal for this one. All right, no shots on juice for this man down. Let's do it. Play hard. Let's go, yeah. 30 seconds.
Hey, we go.
Move the ball. Bingo. 1, 2, 3. Move the ball. Wake up.
Hey, Tom. Keep me, Tom.
To the ball.
Let's go!
I'm sorry.
Ew, man.
On, it's heavy. Run, Brad. Be more, I'm out of there. Ravens.
Act like you've been there before.
I want to look at this team, though.
Is that the new record holder?
Good job.
Good job, White.
Good
Let's give him a good cheer. Let's give him a good cheer.
Rah-rah Giants on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rah-rah Giants!
Now, Rosemont faces their toughest opponent yet, the Cairn Highlanders. Both teams are undefeated in the CSAC, and this game decides who earns the #1 seed in the conference and home field advantage in the playoffs. The Ravens understand how important this game is, and are determined to execute their plan and take home the victory.
You know, the 26 and the, excuse me, the 23 and 16 at the attack is the head of the snake, and then, you know, basically 12 and 13 are the body. So if we can stop those 4, we're very successful. It's all about ground balls today, guys. The ground balls is all about heart. You know, you just gotta want the ball more than somebody else. That's why we did a shit ton of ground ball drills the other day. Just run through the ball, get the ball, and take off. Don't panic. Don't pick it up and stop, right? Pick it up and just keep running. If you're running, we're faster than they are. We're smarter than they are. We're more athletic than they are. Take advantage of all of our strengths. Your weaknesses will show, but take advantage of your strengths. Think about what you're good at. Don't try something, you know, unless you're in a precarious way. When Liam was falling down on his back and shot and scored, you know, you don't practice that, but it happens. If you don't have to get yourself in that scenario, work on your strengths. I want to be the aggressive team today, fellas. I want to take it to them from the get-go, from that first whistle. No hesitation. This is the Super Bowl, okay? This is the Super Bowl. On their turf at the night time, this is the biggest game they ever played in their career. I expect nothing but their best. Our best beats their best from the get-go. I love Coach Grove saying. Did he tell everybody his saying? About the scared dogs bark the loudest.
Don't give him an outlet. Jay, right? Don't give him an outlet. That guy walked down the middle, we kind of watched. Guys. You guys are far. Like, you guys are moving the ball. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Guys, get water. Get water.
Agua? We're keeping these assholes in the game. Why? Alright? We know what to do. Let's go out there. Let's fucking stop them. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. I'm going in. Who's out there?
The other dude.
Focus the rest of this game. 1, 2, 3.
Focus.
You
get the ball late, you can hold it too, right?
No easy out there, right? No easy out there.
Go, right? You did a great job at the end down there. Jam, took them all the way behind. Let's get rid of the ball. You gotta do it every time though. You can't do it now and then not then. You gotta do it all the time. Nate, when we're telling you to shut the guy off, when we call it, it stays until we call it off. Okay? Defense, we're this close to dominate.
What up, 1-9?
Let's go, 6.
What up, 6?
Hey, 6.
Be not cleaning shit else.
I'm not cleaning your shorts again. Y'all gotta wear the jersey.
So the smell was kind of killer. So
But y'all won, so.
All right. They went B, we went B. They went C, we went B. We still haven't peaked at our A game yet, but we showed really brilliant spots of it. From here on out, it has to be who? Minute one. Yeah, we played them once, we beat them. So all that tells us is that we can beat them, right? But we have to play, playoff type lacrosse. You can't just show up and beat them. It's their home field. It's probably their senior day because this was on the schedule. Okay, we're a preseason favorite, so everybody wants to beat us. We're the preseason #1. We finished #1 in the conference. Everybody wants to beat us, so they're all going to get up for us. Hence what happened the other night. So be prepared for these guys to be better. Does everybody have mouth guards? I bought a whole bunch of new ones. Put one on your chair. Make sure you're wearing it. I don't want them calling penalties on us for stupid shit like that. Everybody hear me?
Yep.
Check your gear tonight.
We don't need that.
Shh. You're in the funk today, everybody.
Very safe out
Oh, coach, I love it. All right, let's go, man. Get out of here.
Hey, Greg,
I love it.
Greg, break it down.
This is on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Ravens.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
He had his head down the whole time.
If I'm dodging, okay, 14's on him. I want him to be as far away from me as possible so we know he can't, roll and snake and sneak in. All right, guys, let's go. Let's have a great day today. Let's let them know that the Ravens are here. And the Ravens are here to kick some fucking ass on their turf and to burn their nest.
Party in the Arenema, baby. Bum, 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 bum.
It's a great day to be a Raven! Yeah!
Hey, Juice!
So just Tom.
What did they do? They threw up a play. 22, 10. You know what to do. Ravens on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he's fine.
Swing your stick. He's already beaten Jay because he's press body. Draw a line down the middle of your body. Here to here, you gotta be in that.
Hey, you juice this close. I get my hands up. It's like we're doing a scrimmage back at on the gray. The only thing we're doing different though is that we're screaming at each other. I will take my own medicine here, and I will tone it down. If everybody else promises me that they'll tone it down, and you'll just go out and play. Go and have fun. Play the game of course we all want.
Do your thing. Everybody play with a good mood. Pick up your teammates. Let's stop bickering.
Come on,
turn me up. Turn me up.
so we need to go by 1 point.
Ravens on 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know what kind of day it is, yeah? I know what kind of day it is, Mark. You know what kind of day it is, yeah? Stevie! Say it with your chest. Stevie! It's a great fucking day! Yeah! Whoa!
I have.
The last minute is
Called. He's got 12 in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the other way around.
he has 2 penalties.
So right now it's 5-on-5.
Lee has 2 penalties.
Only the first minute's locked in according to the hour.
Yeah.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Come on.
Hey, Princeton on 3! 1, 2, 3! Princeton!
Right? We're going to have to transition to a man down team. It's a couple meetings. Yeah, we got the ball.
Sideline, Nick! Oh, watch your mind.
Go next. Cut, Stevie.
You're a goalie. Goals happen, buddy. You're a goalie. Goals happen. And they were right on the doorstep. Like 3 of them were definitely. Great. We'll see it again.
Yeah. If you do the right things in life, guys, you're gonna have a great life. That's the way I am. That's my motto. I live by it. Okay? It was the right thing to do. It was the right time. These guys deserve the opportunity to play. You'd rather play for. I mean, let's do a vote. You're not pissing anybody off here. We're family, right? Right? That's what we're doing here. Okay? You're putting a record on the books that may never get broken. Come back in 20 years and look at Tom and be like, hey, you play lacrosse? No way. But yes, he did.
Y'all the number one team. Play like it. Act like it.
There's nobody I fear here. 101 drills. 101. That's it. Just like we do in practice, exactly. Any questions, fellas? No, sir. Okay. This is a. I've had a smile on my face all day. I've been so fucking excited. I couldn't get here soon enough. And it was nothing to do because the AD set the whole fucking field up himself. And wait to see how great the place looks. We're ready for people too. All right. We're ready for a dub. We're ready to bring our A game tonight. Now, we're doing this thing with Brandon on this guy because last game he scored 3 in the first quarter. We shut him down. Jason already promised me number 1's not doing jack shit today. All right? Then they get down. Last thing, fellas. I don't want this to be a pissing match with the chippy chirpy guys. All right? That's their game. That's what they do. They had another 10 penalties in the last game. Number 10 had 5 of those penalties. Damn. So it was in his head. Okay? And we've all seen how that happens with us. He did one cross check that he didn't think was good, and after that he was like scared to do whatever, and the ref started calling shit on him. So if we play aggressive, by picking up the GBs, by running people over legally, transitioning downfield, that's going to frustrate the fuck out of them. And we'll get a shit ton of penalties, and we'll get scored more that way. All right? Super excited for you guys. Really, I am completely jacked up. Let's go again. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is it. This is it. It's the start of our second season. Correct? Sir. Let's start the right way. Woo! Have a smile on your face.
The Roosevelt Ravens welcome our
Run like you're playing on the home turf because we fucking are.
Yes, sir.
Fucking enjoy this.
Yes, sir.
We got a number of seniors on this team.
Number 1, Anthony Hope.
Getting down to the last
2,
couple of
Sean
games.
Ott.
Don't make this one be the last one. Don't make this one be the last one.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Lock in.
Let's go, White! Boys! Let's go. Let's go.
Isaiah Simon. Number 2.
Yeah, Goose!
Come on, Dave.
Go, Tom! Go, Tom! Run!
All right, White, way to go, Rosemont.
On.
Come on, White.
To the ball!
Get it. Nice work, AJ.
Get down! Come on, White! Sharp ball, White! On the rim! Oh, yeah! Juice! I love you, Juice!
Too late, you're out of your mind!
Here we go, White! Here we go, Rosebud!
Let's go. I saw 3. 1, 2, 3.
We get a pass, you know, one guy throws it to another, throws it across, goes behind, goes the other side, wham. Shoot those side shots that we practiced for the last week or whatever. You don't play to keep it close. You bring your score up, everybody gets to play, and you keep working on what's gonna get you to the next level. We won another game, right? Yes, sir. So let's do it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Come out in this third quarter soft.
There you go, White! There you go, White! Let's go! Hey, Brown, get here!
Okay.
8-1. When did you miss one? I'll find out.
Focus. Hey, focus, fellas. Focus up. 15, let's go.
Let's keep our foot in the gas. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dominate! Who's on? Einstein! Thank you.
I remember playing and stuff like that. We really played well as a team.
Second quarter.
We did what we came out to do. Everyone contributed one way or another.
Job's not finished.
We got a game Saturday. It doesn't take away what we did today. So let's remember that feeling, right? This is not an 0-8 feeling. This is a 1-0 feeling, heading to a championship.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm not fucking, throwing smoke up your ass. That's exactly what this is. Guys go their whole lives without having opportunities like this. And I can't be more proud of this group of guys. We went through some horse shit, right? Took us a while to get our shit together. We got it together. We're fucking peaking at the right time. Come out here today and have a fucking great time. Just fucking put it to them from the get-go. Let's go!
Let's go, Ravens! There we go! I'll take it. What's the corner?
Are we listening?
Listen up. Yeah.
Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're getting the GBs. Pat's dominating the mofo. Base is picking them up. Nate's coming in beautifully. They're doing a slow down offense because they know we're a high powered machine. Don't get sucked in to playing them all over the place. Right? You're gonna wait Ty till he comes to you. When he's way out, you know, he's gonna come back to the right. He'll carry left. He'll come back right. I still need you guys on offense to push the corner. Steven, push the corner. I want you touching GLA. That me?
I got you. I'm on you. I hate you.
Yeah, go ahead, Lee.
When I get the ball, they're jumping out of me, pressing it on me, so I need that midi to stay a little higher so I can get the pass.
Got that?
So if you're the midi on my side, be ready to put the ball to get back to you because they jump me as soon as I
On
get
the
the
same side. And also, the guys that
play some defense. Keep the shot. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dominate! Let's go. Let's go. Brandon.
We need that.
Okay, put it to him, fellas. Put it to him.
No, we're good. We're good.
Agua? Yo, nothing. Listen,
do the same.
Boys, you gotta understand. Remember the situation. After a long possession down in D, we had 2 long ones. We need a little value up there.
need you to hold the ball
Just
a
hold
little
about 20 seconds. I'm not asking for 30 or 40, but don't start the offense for 20 seconds. Let these guys catch their breath.
1, 2, 3.
Ravens!
Tommy.
Yeah! Good job, Tommy. 2-0.
Are you ready? Hey, He was falling back.
Defense, we're good. Do some shots.
Yeah. It was funny.
You got a new guy
Kid
that
went to
wants
dodge,
nothing
the
but
guy
to
else
pass
already
the
went,
ball.
no,
Okay, so
I just haven't been putting too many checks on him.
yeah, because
He's
he's
just
new.
a
He
little
just
high,
wants to pass
a
the
little
ball.
off the inside.
And I think he's right-handed, so that's your
Yeah,
wheelhouse,
yeah, and he's doing
okay?
it.
Jason, that
Us on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Really nice.
Ball's coming in 9 seconds. Let's let them
they're
come
going to
to
move
us.
the ball around.
Yeah, let's let them come to us. We're going to kill the clock for a while. And then they're going to get kicked. All right? Don't play out. Don't play out. Let them
Watch
come to us. Come on, guys. We got to hold him.
Got to hold him.
Let's go, boys. Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ravens. The old Rosemont, 6 years ago, would put the tail between their legs and say, we've had enough. That fucking Rosemont is long gone. Is it not?
Long gone.
Is it not? Is it not? Is it gone? It's gone.
dead.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Then let's see some fire out there. I'm not seeing enough fire with guys. Go after them. Defensively, we cannot play man down 8 times or whatever it is. We talked about that. They had us 9-1 last time. They're soft. They're not going to play penalties. You touch them, we're going to fall. You know, let's forget about the score and play our game.
Yes, sir.
Just forget about it. It can get 0-0. It doesn't matter. Forget about it. Let's just play our game. Can we do it?
Yes, sir.
I think we can. I know we can. Now let's do it.
Yes, sir.
This is it, fellas. We got 1 half left to achieve one of our goals.
Yes, sir.
One more of our goals. but it's not our final goal.
It's doable. This is our game. Yes, sir. It's got. Thank you. We gotta be fucking smart, okay? Smart plays, possessions. Get the fucking ball. We'll win this shit. All right. Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ravens.
Fire. Yeah, Juice.
Where to be, Juice?
Come on, Pat. Give the ball.
Cutters, he just wants to feed. Good job, bro. Let's go, Greg.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Give me the ball. High five. Give him the ball.
We won't make it to the tournament. This is just a roadblock. This is just a step. Let's get over this hump. We need to pick up the defense on all cylinders, bro. We need to talk. Nobody's talking. We're not sliding, and we're not sliding with body. Let's pick it up, bro. 15 fucking minutes. And then we can laugh and giggle our fucking asses off. 15 minutes, all right? Let's go, man.
Boys, wait, before we break it down.
Come on, let's go. Us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Us.
Oh my God!
Go to him, Stevie, go to him! Go to him! Anya! Anya! Yeah! Come on, y'all. Oh! Okay, boys! Woo!
What am I telling you?
Daves, we're gonna fucking get the ball and we're gonna kill this thing, okay? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yo, lock down the 3.
1, 2, 3, lock down.
Heavy, Steve. Yes, man.
Come on.
He has no left. Yes. Thank you. No left.
I need one right here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go right at
that game by you catching it.
Hey, let's get excited, but we got 60 seconds.
Calm down.
Not over.
Fuck smart.
Hey,
Cover your guy.
For these last 60 seconds, let's fucking work, and then we're fucking champions.
Okay?
All right?
Let's
60
go.
more seconds,
Let's
and we're
go.
fucking champions, okay?
Yes, sir.
Hey! I said 3! 1, 2, 3! Us!
All I'm saying is I just want to look back and say that I did it the best I could while I was stuck in this place. And as much fun as I could when I was stuck in this place. Played as hard as I could when I was stuck in this place. Dog as many chicks as I could when I was stuck in this place.
Oh man, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Love you too.
Hey, let's go, bring it in! Come on, come on! Yo, bring it in! Fucking go! Reconnection! An animal! Yes, sir! We're gonna juice, get it!
Oh, yes.
One's up, baby! It's a fucking W1!
Fellas, what a game. What a game to be a part of. It went up. It went down. It went up. It went down.
Where did it go down?
And then we came back. We came, I think it was 4-0, that one wave 4-0, 5-0.
It was 5-1 they outscored us at one point.
Yeah.
And
But
took
we
the
didn't
lead back.
lose our shit. We stayed focused. We stayed in touch with what we wanted to do. We all supported each other. Man, I couldn't be prouder of both you guys. Don't start crying. I'm not crying. Let me finish. Fuck you. We set some goals up this year. And we slowly achieved the goals that we set up. That's awesome. Remember that in life, guys. Always set goals for yourself and try to achieve those goals. And we did. We all did it as a group, and we did it with focus. And we're not done. That's my point here.
Fucking nuts. We're
You
not
don't just set one goal. You know, it's a ladder. You work your way up to your final goal. And we know what that is. And that next step starts next Saturday. Next week, we play for the automatic qualifier into the NCAA tournament. Wrap your heads around that.
Congratulations, this is a wonderful accomplishment.
You practice with us, you do everything with us, and we love you for being a part of us. And we accept everybody in this group. Right? We're family here. Ravens on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Ravens! 4, 5, 6. Family! 1, 2, 3.
Records broken, first appearances, championship victories, they have seemingly done it all. They bought into their goal as a team and executed their plans. The Ravens played like a team, an unstoppable unit throughout all conference play. Their hard work and dedication is what made the difference between them and history.